Hey there, it's John Edwards. I know some of you are probably really surprised to hear from me after many, many years, and others of you I've spoken to and seen recently. I hope that you are all doing quite well. So I have some exciting news that I wanted to share with you. But before I do that, I wanted to give you, for those of you who haven't heard from me for a long time, a Reader's Digest version update of myself. So I currently live in Oakland, California, and I have a full-time private psychotherapy practice where I specialize in addictions, anxiety, depression, eating disorders, and couples and relationship therapy. And I am actually quite happy with my practice. It's doing quite well. So my exciting news. Last year, after a period of intense study and training, I became a certified Gottman therapist. So for those of you who are not familiar with the Gottman Method of couples therapy, it was started by John Gottman and Julie Schwartz Gottman, who are clinical psychologists, and they currently live in the Seattle area of Washington State. So John and Julie studied about 3,000 couples, and as a result of their research, they created the Gottman Method for couples therapy. They have also trained upwards now, well, I should say the Gottman Institute has trained upwards now of over 50,000 therapists in the Gottman Method for couples therapy. However, there are less than 300 certified Gottman Method couples therapists, of which I was one as of last year. I joined that very exclusive group, and I am also the first Black person, the first African American person / psychotherapist to become a certified Gottman therapist. So that was quite exciting for me when it happened. So the other thing that happened is that as a result of becoming a certified Gottman therapist, I was also able to train to become a certified Art and Science of Love workshop leader. So the Art and Science of Love workshop was developed again by John and Julie Gottman, and they developed that workshop about 10 years ago. And the idea was to be able to have a workshop that can provide relationship skills that are based on research and that couples can get in a workshop. So there are about 25 to 30 Art and Science of Love certified workshop leaders. And they have Art and Science of Love workshops throughout the year at various parts of the country. However, my workshop that I'm putting on, which is my exciting news, I'm putting on a workshop in October next month, October 8th and 9th. It's a Saturday and Sunday in Washington, D.C., and it's going to be at the Washington Marriott Wardman Park. And that workshop is going to be geared specifically for LGBTQIA relationships. There really has not been a workshop, an Art and Science of Love workshop, that has been geared specifically for LGBTQIA relationships. Not that the other workshops you couldn't go, but this is a workshop designed specifically for the LGBTQIA population community relationships, because one of the things that I found when I attended the workshop as a participant is that, like many LGBTQIA folks, we kind of censor ourselves when we're in majority culture. And so the idea behind this workshop is that folks won't need to do that because it's going to be predominantly LGBTQIA couples. And so folks can just be themselves and really relax, chill out, and have a great experience enjoying the workshop and absorbing the research-based relationship skills that will be presented at the workshop. So my co-presenter is Angela Vogel. She's an LCSW and lives in Maryland. And I'm hoping that you will pass this information on to those who you believe or might know are looking for a research-based workshop. So for folks who are perhaps having some difficulties in their relationships. Attendance and participation at the workshop, according to the Gottman Institute, is the equivalent of going to 6 months of marital therapy. So there you go. If you don't want to go to therapy for 6 months, or if you want to cut off 6 months of going to therapy, come to the workshop, or have your friends, your clients, family members, or whoever come to the workshop. So I hope you are all doing quite well. I hope that you are doing things that are near and dear to your heart and that you enjoy in both your work and in your personal life. Thanks again for listening. In the attached email newsletter, my contact information is in there. So if any of you would like to contact me, feel free to do so. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me as well. Thanks very much. Thanks for listening. Take care. Bye.